Hi there. So in this session, I'm going to create an animation where when you move your mouse cursor on your web page, the circle that move follows your mouse cursor. I'm sure you have seen these effects on many websites, and if you want to create this effect in your website or your client's website, so this session is very helpful for you. Hi guys, so this is the example we are going to build in this session. Whenever I move my mouse, so the circle follows my mouse, right? So it's a very simple trick in Webflow. What you just need to do, let's delete this what I had earlier. Let's create a new division, give it a name mouse wrapper, right? Set its height to 100% viewport height. If you don't want to, don't do it. We can do it other way, is setting its by making its a position fixed and give it a full height and width, right? So it will cover your screen. If you are in a big screen or in the laptop screen, it will cover your whole screen. Right after creating these, I will add some colors. So I use this site called UI Gradients, where you can find lots of cool colors. Alright, so let's use this color first. I want to use the gradients, right? So I use the site. I'll come here in this background section and I'll click on this plus icon to add my gradient here. So let's take this one, this, great. Now the second color was this. Just copy paste your colors, right? So this is what I wanted. So it's sorry, it should be 90. Great. So this is what I want for my mouse holder. So now to create a cursor, create a new div. Yeah, you can do the shortcut I just use. If you want to use that shortcut, you can use command or the control and E on your keyboard. Then you can just search for any elements you want. Let's say you are looking for an image, just write down image, you will get that element, right? So I wanted div, so I written div. So open this mouse wrapper division. Inside that I have this div block. So let's give it a name circle. Just give it a name circle and set its height and width, because we want to make a perfect circle. I will set its height to 60 and width to 60 and set its background color also. Set its background color to white to make it rounded. So if you have your height and width are equal, then you can just use in the radius section. In the radius section, you can just give 50% border radius so that it will look like this. Okay, good, we got it right, but it's not in the middle. Whenever anyone lands on our page, I want that dot or the circle should be here. By default it should be here, or and then whenever I scroll or whenever I surf my mouse the cursor on the page, it should follow my cursor, right? So in order to get that, I will use the flexbox property in the layouts layout tab in display. Use this flex. Okay, I want to make each and every elements which are in mouse wrapper class or the division should be in the middle, right? Okay, it's in the middle, but it's aligned middle in the vertical, right? I want to justify my contour to be center, so now it's in the center. See, right? So we are halfway there. We just need to add our interaction. So select your circle, come here in the interactions tab. I will delete this mouse earlier, whichever I did. I will delete that, and I will create a new mouse move in viewport trigger, right? So click that. Now select an action, play mouse animation, right? I had this earlier, so I will delete that. So I will create a new animation. Let's give it a name, circle follows, right? So in order to get that animation in your viewport, you need to set your x-axis and the y-axis. Let's say if I'm at the 0%, I want my this circle in the x-axis. If I go up, it should sorry, in the x-axis, my mistake, it's not up. If I go this way or this way, this is the 0 and this is 100, right? So if I want to go here, I will set it up is 50%, not percent, but a viewport width, right? 50 viewport width. So it will go here, and at the 100%, if I move my mouse to here, it should be 50% viewport width, right? Good. So this is done. But what if I move my mouse upward or the downwards of my page, right? So at that time you need to set these mouse y actions, y axis actions. So when it's 0, it means it's here, right? When I move my mouse here, let's set it to minus 50 viewport height, right? And when it's 100%, if I move here my mouse, it should be 50% viewport height, right? Done. We are done with our animation. Let's see this. It's working, right? Whenever I scroll up, scroll down, it is working. It's a very simple trick, but very effective for your projects if you want to build your client's project, and if there's a requirement to use this kind of effects. And now in many websites have this kind of effects they are using on their projects, and it's very easy to create in Webflow. So that's why I love Webflow, and I'm sure you will fall in love with Webflow too. Hey, how was it? I know it was very short and quick, right? But very effective tip for you to create an animation like that. So I'm sure you liked the video. If you did, please like my video, share my video, and subscribe my channel. So every time I put a Webflow tutorial, you get a notification in your inbox. So till then, see you.